My friend, the best vitamins to open the blood vessels in your legs and improve circulation for seniors, this is not just a promise. It is a real, practical solution that many of us can bring into our daily lives. With just a few familiar nutrients, your body still has the power to keep those vessels open, to let the blood flow freely, and to bring warmth and vitality back to your legs, even in the later years of life. The important thing to remember is this: instead of relying only on medication or surgery, we can choose a simpler path, giving our bodies the exact vitamins they need. Think of them as quiet companions, working behind the scenes to keep your vessels flexible, to prevent stiffness, and to help your legs stay steady and strong. With their support, the small routines of daily living, tending the garden, walking through the neighborhood, or stepping safely down the front porch in the morning, become lighter, easier, and far less worrisome. Perhaps you've noticed your legs feeling cold after sitting too long, or heavy and tired after only a short walk. These are gentle reminders that your circulation is asking for care. The good news is the answer is not far away. These vitamins aren't rare or out of reach. Many of them are already present in the foods you eat each day, or can be found in simple, age-appropriate supplements. In this journey today, we will explore 5 of the most important vitamins to keep the blood flowing freely through your legs. They will help you walk with greater confidence, feel steadier on your feet, and treasure that priceless gift we all long to hold on to: the freedom of movement. When we talk about keeping the blood vessels in your legs open and flowing freely, the very first vitamin we need to highlight is vitamin D. Most of us know it as the sunshine vitamin, but in truth, its influence reaches far beyond healthy bones. For your circulation, vitamin D acts like a key, keeping the vessel walls soft, flexible, and ready to respond whenever your body needs more blood to flow. With enough vitamin D, those pathways can widen with ease, carrying oxygen and nutrients all the way down to your muscles, your nerves, and even the skin on your feet. Yet as we grow older, vitamin D deficiency becomes more common than ever. The reasons are simple. An aging body produces less of it from sunlight. Many of us spend more time indoors, avoiding the sun to protect our skin, or simply because we don't go outside as often. And meals over time often become plainer, missing the foods that are naturally rich in vitamin D. All of this quietly lowers the levels in our bodies, and in doing so, affects the health of our blood vessels. You may have noticed your legs feeling heavier, tiring more quickly after ordinary tasks: shopping for groceries, climbing a few steps, or even standing too long in the kitchen. Many people assume this is simply age, but in reality, low vitamin D contributes to stiffer, narrower vessels, making it harder for blood to reach your legs. Without steady circulation, your body struggles to keep its warmth. Small cuts take longer to heal, and even stepping outside on a cold morning can feel like a challenge. The good news is, we can change this. Adding vitamin D-rich foods to your daily meals is the first and simplest step. Fish, eggs, or fortified milk can easily find a place at breakfast or dinner. And if diet alone isn't enough, your doctor may suggest a supplement, a safe and effective option when taken in the right amount. Vitamin D is not a stranger, yet its very familiarity makes us forget how vital it is. At this stage of life, every small habit, every thoughtful supplement is part of preserving independence and comfort. Picture yourself walking steadily through the neighborhood, or standing on the porch in the morning, chatting with a neighbor as the sun rises. Those simple joys all depend, in part, on the quiet support of vitamin D. If you're still with me, let me know in the comments that you care about keeping your vitamin D levels strong. And don't forget to stay tuned, because in the next section, we'll explore another vitamin that's just as essential for healthy circulation and strong legs. After understanding the importance of vitamin D in keeping your blood vessels flexible, let's move to another nutrient that is just as vital, yet often overlooked: vitamin C. Most people think of vitamin C only as a way to fight off colds or boost the immune system. But when it comes to circulation, this vitamin plays another quiet but powerful role. It acts like a repair worker, helping to renew and strengthen the walls of your blood vessels each day. As aging weakens those vessels, Vitamin C serves as the catalyst your body needs to create collagen, the protein that keeps blood vessels firm, elastic, and resilient against the wear and tear of time. Picture the vessels in your legs as narrow roads carrying life to every cell. If those roads crack, weaken, or become brittle, the flow will struggle. In your body, this means blood cannot fully nourish the muscles and tissues of your legs. That's when you may feel heaviness, fatigue, or even tingling and numbness during everyday activities. Vitamin C is what keeps those roads smooth, flexible, and dependable. Unfortunately, as the years go by, vitamin C levels tend to decline. For many older adults in America, meals become simpler and quicker. Fresh fruits and vegetables may appear less often on the table, replaced instead by packaged or processed foods. Slowly, the body receives less of this essential vitamin. The result is more than a weaker immune system. It also brings slower circulation, wounds that take longer to heal, more inflammation, and legs that gradually lose their strength and ease of movement. What's worth noting is that vitamin C doesn't just strengthen vessel walls. It also helps calm inflammation inside the vessels, one of the biggest reasons blood flow weakens over time. When vessels remain flexible and less inflamed, circulation becomes smoother, legs feel lighter, and each step requires less effort. This is how vitamin C supports comfort and independence, making it easier to enjoy the daily routines of walking around the neighborhood, taking the dog out, or preparing a meal in the kitchen without feeling burdened. The good news is that adding vitamin C to your life is far from complicated. Small changes in your eating habits can bring big rewards. A daily serving of fruit or vegetables rich in vitamin C can brighten a meal while also protecting your circulation. And if fresh produce feels harder to buy or prepare, frozen fruits and vegetables still hold plenty of vitamin C and are convenient to keep on hand. For those who struggle to meet their needs through food alone, a supplement taken under medical guidance offers a safe and simple way to fill the gap. Vitamin C, in many ways, is the glue that holds your blood vessels together, protecting them from breaking down too quickly with age. At this stage of life, every positive adjustment to your diet is more than nutrition. It's a message to your body, a way of saying you are still caring for your legs, still valuing your freedom. If you're still watching this video and you find these insights helpful, leave me a comment to let me know you care about vitamin C. And be sure to stay tuned, because in the next section, we'll explore another vitamin equally important that can protect your blood vessels and keep the circulation in your legs strong. After exploring how vitamin C protects vessel walls and supports circulation, let's turn to another nutrient that serves as a quiet shield: vitamin E. If we imagine the network of blood vessels in the body as roads carrying life to every corner, then vitamin E is like the guardrail that prevents those roads from breaking down with age. It acts as a shield against free radicals, unstable molecules that can damage vessel walls, make them weaker, stiffer, and leave room for dangerous buildup. When that happens, the roads narrow, blood flow slows, and the legs begin to feel heavy, sore, and easily fatigued during even the most ordinary activities. What makes this concerning is that vitamin E deficiency often creeps in silently among older adults. There are no immediate warning signs, but over time, the lack of this nutrient causes vessels to lose their natural softness. As a result, blood has a harder time reaching the lower limbs, leading to cold feet, heaviness, or even tingling after just a short walk. These symptoms are more than discomfort. They take away from the simple joys of life: walking the dog, tending the garden, or enjoying a slow stroll around the neighborhood. The encouraging news is that vitamin E can be replenished in a natural and simple way. Unlike many other nutrients, vitamin E is fat-soluble, which means it is often found in healthy fat sources. This is why people who keep a balanced diet with nuts, good vegetable oils, and leafy greens tend to have better vitamin E levels. Adding this vitamin not only protects vessel walls from silent damage, but also helps maintain elasticity, allowing blood to keep nourishing the body fully. For many older adults in America, meals tend to be simplified for convenience, often leaving out healthy fats, but just a few small changes in the diet: an extra serving of greens, a little drizzle of quality oil, or a handful of nuts as an afternoon snack can make a meaningful difference for circulation. These are not far-fetched changes, but everyday habits that fit naturally into a routine. Vitamin E does more than keep blood flowing. It also helps lower the risk of blood clots and other age-related concerns of the heart and vessels. At this stage of life, every nutrient matters not only for the legs, but for overall well-being. When blood flows smoothly, the body feels lighter, the legs no longer weighed down, and each step brings comfort instead of worry. It's important to remember that vitamin E is not a miracle overnight cure. Its power lies in consistency. Every day you nourish your body with this vitamin, you are quietly protecting the very pathways that carry life itself. In the later years, that is how you give yourself the chance to live slower, healthier, and to keep enjoying the simple pleasures that make life meaningful. If you're still here with me, let me know in the comments if you care about adding vitamin E to your health routine. And don't go anywhere, because in the next part, we'll look at another nutrient just as important that helps keep the blood vessels in your legs open and circulation flowing strong. After learning how vitamin E protects your vessels, let's move to a nutrient that is rarely mentioned, yet plays an extraordinary role: vitamin K2. While vitamins C and E act as protectors of vessel walls, keeping them from weakening or breaking down, vitamin K2 works differently. Its task is to guide calcium, a mineral essential for the body, to the right place, instead of letting calcium build up along the vessel walls, turning arteries in the legs stiff like old pipes. Vitamin K2 makes sure calcium goes where it truly belongs, into your bones, where it strengthens the very frame of your body. This is what makes vitamin K2 unique. Without it, calcium can settle into the arteries, narrowing and hardening them. And when that happens, blood struggles to pass through. The result is all too familiar: legs that quickly tire, feel heavy, or even swell after standing for too long. For many older adults, this turns simple movement into a daily challenge. The concern is that vitamin K2 deficiency is quite common with age. Simpler eating habits, fewer fermented foods, and limited sources of K2 in the diet all contribute quietly to this shortage. Over time, blood vessels become like hardened pipes, less flexible, and your legs lose their ease and comfort. Even a short walk meant for exercise may instead bring aches, numbness, or heaviness. The good news is that, like other vitamins, K2 can be replenished in practical ways. Small adjustments in diet, adding foods that provide K2, or taking a supplement under medical guidance can make a real difference. When calcium is directed away from the vessels and back into the bones, circulation improves, and your legs feel lighter, freer, and more agile. This lays the foundation for maintaining independence, so you are not limited by pain or fatigue in daily life. At this stage of life, taking charge of your health carries tremendous meaning. Adding vitamin K2 is not only about protecting your blood vessels, it's also about keeping your legs strong enough to support the joys that matter: strolling outdoors, caring for the garden, or simply stepping down the porch with confidence. Though it is rarely talked about, vitamin K2 quietly sustains both the strength of your bones and the flexibility of your vessels. With its help, your legs are not only strong enough to stand, but supple enough to move with ease. And beyond that, it preserves something priceless: your freedom. The freedom to do what you want, when you want, without having to depend on others. If you found this information helpful, leave me a quick comment to let me know you care about vitamin K2 and your health. And stay with me, because in the next part, we'll explore yet another vitamin just as important that can help open the vessels in your legs and keep circulation flowing strong. After learning about the vital role of vitamin K2 in preventing calcification and keeping vessels flexible, let's now turn to another nutrient that is equally essential: vitamin B3, also known as niacin. What makes niacin remarkable is its ability to help blood vessels relax and widen, reopening the pathways that naturally narrow over time. This allows blood to flow more freely down to the legs and feet, carrying oxygen and nutrients to muscles and tissues. For those over 60, when vessels have already begun to lose their elasticity, niacin can act like a key, unlocking circulation, easing tension in the legs, and reducing that heavy, weighed down feeling. Think of waking up in the morning and stepping out of bed without the sharp coldness in your feet. Or imagine taking a walk around the neighborhood without needing to stop too soon because of aching legs. That's the difference niacin can make. When blood flows smoothly, your legs feel lighter, and your skin, muscles, and nerves are nourished more completely. This also means small scratches heal faster, swelling decreases, and that evening chill in your feet becomes far less frequent. Another important benefit is that niacin stimulates the body to produce nitric oxide, a natural compound that signals blood vessels to open wider. Through this mechanism, vitamin B3 not only improves circulation to the legs, but also supports the entire cardiovascular system. At this stage of life, when fatigue comes more easily from simple tasks, maintaining steady circulation is critical to staying confident and active. In daily life, many older adults in America tend to follow simple, quick eating habits that often overlook niacin-rich foods. Yet, with just a bit more attention to diet or with a doctor's guidance on supplements, it is possible to maintain healthy levels. This isn't about drastic changes, but about steady, gradual adjustments. And over time, your body will respond with renewed energy and flexibility. Niacin not only improves circulation, it also brings stability to everyday living. Picture yourself spending an afternoon in the garden, enjoying fresh air outdoors, or taking a walk with loved ones without worrying about legs that go numb or tire too quickly. These small, ordinary moments are what preserve independence, freedom, and joy in later life. The key to remember is this: vitamin B3 is not a quick fix that works overnight. It is a companion for the long journey. With consistent use, niacin quietly supports elasticity in your vessels and keeps the flow of life steady. At this age, that is what ensures you can embrace the years ahead with strength, comfort, and peace of mind. If you're still watching and found this message helpful, leave me a comment to share your thoughts. And don't forget to stay with me, because now that we've covered all 5 essential vitamins, we'll take a moment to reflect and summarize the most important lessons for keeping your legs strong and preserving the freedom they give you. My friend, after walking together through the journey of 5 essential vitamins for circulation and healthy legs, perhaps you now see more clearly that good health does not come from distant or complicated things. It comes from the simple choices we make each day. When the body is nourished well, the vessels remain soft, the flow of blood returns to its natural rhythm, and your legs become steadier with every step you take. Caring for the blood vessels in your legs is not only about avoiding nagging aches or constant fatigue, it is about preserving freedom, the freedom to move, to take care of yourself, and to continue doing the familiar things you love without depending on anyone else. It is the joy of breathing fresh air in the garden in the morning, the comfort of walking around the neighborhood, or the quiet satisfaction of standing in the kitchen preparing a meal for your family. These small, everyday moments are the foundation of happiness and independence in later life. The 5 vitamins we've explored are not instant miracles, but when they are combined with a balanced diet, a lifestyle that listens to your body, and gentle daily activity, they become silent allies. They help you maintain strong vessels, flexible legs, and above all, a hopeful spirit to keep enjoying life. Growing older does not mean weakness or slowing down without choice. Often, it is the small decisions, a nutritious meal, a few minutes of sunlight in the morning, or the habit of moving each day that bring the greatest strength. These are what allow you to continue living fully, with confidence and peace of mind. So, give your body what it needs. With every steady flow of blood, with every firm step, you are holding on to something priceless: your freedom. If you found this message meaningful, leave a comment and share your thoughts. And don't forget to stay with us for the next videos, where we will continue bringing you practical, thoughtful guidance to help you protect your health and preserve your independence in the years ahead.